Hi loves, it's Lisa from I Want You to Shine YouTube video. Welcome, welcome. How are you today? What are you doing? What's happening in your life? What's happening inside of you today? I want to touch base about stories. Everybody's got a story to tell. Everybody's experiences, everything is part of who they are. When I was younger and very unhappy and depressed in my life, I didn't see life like this. Today, I believe that every single thing that happened to me, every bad thing, every good thing, every beautiful, every ugly thing is all part of who I am. And it's sort of like all of those pieces are fibers in the fabric of who I am today. And seriously, I would not trade a day of it for even the most hard, sad moments. I wouldn't trade it at all. And so you have a story too. You have all these experiences that you've lived, everything that you've learned to make you who you are right now. I like to measure myself and my growth on how I used to be when I was younger. There is no comparison to who I am today. Absolutely no comparison. So I didn't always think this way. As a younger person, being as unhappy as I was, I didn't look at life the way that I do now, but I really am so grateful for every moment. I don't have any regrets. I don't believe in them for me because I know in each moment that every choice that I made, every decision that I came to was exactly what I was meant to do in that moment. I do honestly believe that. And so that gives me freedom and forgiveness to know that if I've done something that I'm not happy with, I'll try harder next time because I like to learn and grow every day pretty much. What's your story? Do you believe and know that everything that you've brought with you from day one until today is continuing to inform your life, is continuing to build the story that is you? Find a way to tell your story. Find a way to share and feel proud of what you've done in your life. I know I've shared that I have a coach for my own coaching, and I think it was our first session. One of her first assignments for me was to go to make a list of 100 kick-ass things that I've done in my life. So of course I heard that and I said 100, and then once I started, it wasn't even like I was like the CEO of a company or I made a whole bunch of money. It wasn't even those focuses. I just looked and it was actually not that challenging to write 100 things. And I printed it out and I have it to look back on. And that exercise was so valuable to me because I saw how courageous I've been and how brave I've been over and over and over again, even when I was frightened and even when I was scared to death about doing something new or doing something unfamiliar. So do something like that for yourself. Maybe you could only find 10 things to find about yourself. Maybe you could say, I'm going to make a list of some really brave things that I've done. Pick a number that feels a little bit like a stretch, but not like climbing up Mount Everest. So I think it's a really great exercise to try. I am really glad that I did it, and I'm more and more believing and seeing and knowing that I am really courageous and I am really brave. And I'm always wanting to try new things and learn new things and reinvent myself. As I've said before, I'm always reinventing myself all the time. And there's no reason why you cannot do that. You can't do anything that you want to do. My friend, as I told you about, who's in his 60s, early 60s, he just moved to Alaska. And I have a friend, she went into the Peace Corps when she was in her mid 50s in Morocco. I don't know if she watches these, but I mean, talk about brave. And she just wrote a book. Really, there's no end to when you can do something you want to do. So I'm going to tell you to do it right now and tell your story. Find a way, make some art, write some poems. Stand in the knowledge that what you've lived is courageous and brave and beautiful because it's your life and it's your story and you deserve to own it as yours, okay? You are beautiful. You are amazing. I hope that you know that. I hope you go right in your mirror in your bathroom right now and look at yourself and say, I am amazing. I am brave. Put up something on your mirror that can remind you of this, okay? You are a love. I love you so much. Thank you for listening. If you want to shoot me an email about anything, any topic you want me to talk about, I have lots of ideas. I have a list going on my phone, so I just kind of go with the flow, with the creative flow. So if you want to shoot me an email, I don't know if I said it earlier, lisa@iwantyoutoshine.com. And I want you to have some beautiful moments in your day of really celebrating who you are and your story and what you've done so far in your life, okay? I love you so much. Have a great day. Bye.